everyone. In this video, I'm going to share with you two different embroidery hoops and how I like to use them. These are my two favorite hoops because I find them to be the most effective at keeping your fabric tight. The first one I want to show you how to use is a beechwood hoop. This is just your standard embroidery hoop. You can find these a lot of the time at craft stores, but a lot of them are made of particle board, so I would suggest spending $1 or $2 more to get one that's made of beechwood. These just have a lot thicker of rings, so it grips the fabric better and more evenly, and the hardware on the top is a lot nicer as well, so I just think they work a lot better and they also look a lot nicer. So this will be the first one that I'm going over, and then I'll also be going over this plastic no-slip hoop as well. The first thing you'll want to do is cut a piece of fabric that is a couple of inches wider than your embroidery hoop. You want to be able to have a little bit of extra fabric along the sides so that you can pull the fabric tight, and it just makes it to where it'll grip everything nice and evenly. In order to place this in the hoop, you'll separate the inner and outer rings by unscrewing the top ring here, separating them out, and then you will just place the inner ring down on a flat surface, place the fabric on top, and then you will place the outer ring back on top of the fabric. And one thing you always want to make sure is that the weave of the fabric is nice and vertical and perpendicular to however you're orienting the hardware on the top. This is especially important if you're planning on framing your embroidery because you want the fabric to look nice, and it's also just a lot better to hoop it along the grain lines. It will just be easier to follow for straight lines, and like I said, for framing, things like that, I think it makes it adds a little nicer touch to it than hooping it where the grain line is kind of all over the place in a diagonal. Once you've placed it in the hoop, you can tighten down the hardware a little bit and gently pull along all sides of the hoop to tighten the fabric down. These beechwood hoops usually are a little hard to finger tighten, so I usually use a screwdriver. I have a little one right here, and I just screw it a little bit tighter. You want it to be tight like a drum. So you want it to have like a slight amount of give, and you don't want the weave of the fabric to be distorted. So this one is ever so slightly distorted, so I'm going to work on straightening this out just a little bit. But I think that looks pretty good. So then I would just tighten this down one more time. And then this is ready to go. Then with a plastic no-slip hoop, these are really neat because they have a lip along the inner ring that will seat on top of the fabric and grip it. You have to hoop this a certain way in order to have this work properly. So what you'll do is make sure that the lip is facing towards you, and there's usually a mark on the plastic hoops that says this side up, which makes it very easy. So you'll just set this on a flat surface. Again, take your fabric that's a little bit larger than the hoop and place it on top. And then you'll want to loosen this quite a bit because you'll want it to be loose enough to fit over top of that lip. So you'll seat it down along the inner ring here, and like I said, it's not quite loose enough. You want it to be loose enough to where it'll kind of slip over like that. Once it's over the lip, it's going to be really loose in the hoop, so you can just tighten it down a decent amount. And then, similar to the beechwood hoop, you just pull tight. These, I think you can get even better fabric tension on them. I should honestly use these more. I don't use them super often, but I do enjoy them when I use them. You can tell with this one, it's got a little bit more tension on it, and they grip the fabric really evenly. You never have any issues with like warp rings or anything like sometimes with wood. So these are great, and they're relatively inexpensive. and you can usually find them at most craft stores. Even the generic ones work pretty well. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you are looking to troubleshoot, your fabric keeps slipping and you can't keep the hoop quite tight, I suggest you watch this video that I'll leave in the cards. And if you're interested in learning about another way to put tension on your fabric, slate frames are also a great option. I'll leave that video linked as well if you'd like to check that out. But I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and it was helpful for you. If you like embroidery content and content that sparks some inspiration for your next project, then please consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!